Hello, good morning, everyone. How are you doing? How are you? Well, I want to come here this morning and speak to you in regarding to your salon lease agreement. And I want to share this with you so much that I really carved out and broke it down piece by piece, information by information that you should be aware of when you are leasing a establishment for your business. And this is so important, and simply because you want to make sure you cover all of your options and you cover all of your, what shall I say, necessary things to know. We're just going to cover the blueprint side. And before I get started, let me disclose this information. I am not an attorney. I am not giving you legal advice. I'm only giving you information in regarding to you. If you need to speak to legal counsel, then you shall do so. But these are some of the things that you should know and should be aware of in your lease agreement when you're this is from experience, and when you're leasing agreement, whether it be your barbershop, your salon, or your massage therapy business, whatever it is, whether it be your nail salon, whatever it is in the beauty industry, this is the information that will help you. And I hope that this information will prompt you to really be more alert and aware of the things that you should be asking. That way, your business can be a smooth sailing success, and you won't have to worry about any pitfalls or some things that has happened to other people along the way when they really wasn't, they didn't have this checklist. So this is the checklist that I'm going to share with you, and I get further into detail, and I give you a sample and a copy of, if you buy the book that I've created on, salon, the lease agreements for a salon and barbershop, the information, everything you need to know, blueprint. It's everything you need to know about it. So, like I said, I am no attorney. Let me disclaim it, give you the disclaimer. I'm merely giving you information. I'm not responsible for you and your lease not, being successful. I'm just giving you this information so your chances are really greater to be successful in this business. And when if this is where you are, and if not, then one day when you get there to be, you want to lease your own facility for your brick and mortar salon or whatever. This can go to any other business too, but mainly I'm focusing on salon and barbershop, and like I said, salon and massage therapies, nail salon, and any other business in the beauty industry that you should think about as well. So here we go. Now, first of all, a lease is a contract outlining the terms under which one part agrees to rent property owned by another person or owned by another party. Now, you may have 3 relationships in this particular transaction or this particular agreement. You're going to have your leasee, which will be you, the tenant, and you will have the lessor, which will be the property owner, and then you may even have our company, which will be the broker, and that is like the real estate agent or real estate company, because a lot of times now you find landlords, we can use that word too, landlords, they usually get a company to real estate management company to at least their, to do their work for them. So, and they don't have to worry about all of that, management side of it. So that's a route a lot of times that, different landlords would go. And there are 3 things that I also will want you to keep in mind too, as I give you this checklist here. Never sign before reading and understanding your lease. And sometimes it is necessary to have an attorney to look over it before you decide. And sometimes, really, it's really maybe not needed. But here again, this is your discretion, at your discretion. And if you see some things in there that you're just not comfortable with, do some negotiation. Discuss these differences. Negotiate with the landlord or the real estate management company or whatever to make sure that you are satisfied before you sign on the dotted line. Don't sign before. I've been blessed in not having to worry about any of these different things that's happening with me when I've been, I've leased, for my salon companies, I've leased it's been three different places that I have over my 25 years of being in this beauty industry that I have leased, and never had a problem. So I'm blessed, but I also made sure that these three things that I just gave you, I follow those steps as well. And it made a smooth sailing, because I remember one of my business coaches told me before, and my mentor, I would consider them my mentor as well, everybody is smiling at the beginning. When you meet, when you're getting ready to make a transaction or agree on something and you're getting ready to go into contract, everybody seems to be smiling and friendly and happy. So, but along the way, doing good business is making sure you are, you're aware, and you're making you're reading documents before you sign them, and you and the party that you're going into contract with, that you guys have a thorough understanding of what's getting ready to take place. Okay, so I'm getting ready to give you the checklist now. So give me a few minutes. Okay, we're ready now. Okay, I'm going to give you the checklist here of some of the things that you need to be very aware of when it comes down to your lease agreement, and things that this is a checklist that I think that you need to just be aware of, and let everybody be happy and it be in your favor and theirs as well. Whether it's your landlord or the real estate management company, you guys come to an agreement so where everybody can be happy, and then everybody can go about their day doing business correctly. Okay. All right. Now, the first thing is, you want to be clear on the time arrangement, like time agreement, like whether it's going to be years, how many it's going to be years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes there may be a request to some landlords, so they may want to just lease their commercial property, or say if it's in a shopping mall or whatever, a shopping, some little shopping strip mall, let's say strip mall, they may want to be able to lease the facility out no less than 5 years. So, you use that, be very wise in making that decision too. And then the premises of the location, just be aware of what it's like, before you even start. Like, go around there at nighttime, see how the area is. Are there any looting going on? Just all kind of stuff. Or there are people hanging out around the facility? Anything like that. That's, an indication of where if this is really the place that you want to sign and be committed over a long period of time. So that is some things there. Make sure you know in your terms and agreements, make sure you know a few things about that. And if you want to know more about that, I have a sample sheet. I'm going to put the link in the video here, and so where you can know where to go further if you want to get my copy in my book, or my ebook. And then I also have a video that explains all of this more into detail as well. So I'm just going to give you the checklist. I'm not going to I'm going to make sure that I concise it a little bit for you. Okay. And then the next thing is your security deposit. Another part of your checklist is your security deposit, your utilities, your rules and regulations, use of the premises, your insurance, business hours, abandonment of the premises, repairs done by landlord, security and tenant's responsibility, repairs by the tenant, alterations of the facility, removal of equipment, destruction of damaged premises, government orders. All of this stuff is important to have in your lease agreement. I did not realize that until I was at one time I was at the SBA, and I was getting ready to do a business for it. Is it was in the beauty industry as well. And I talked to one guy at the SBA, and he was telling me that you would be surprised at things that go on, and he was glad that I was really being conscious of a lot of things, even for it. I allowed them to look at because they had an attorney in that particular meeting, and they was glad that I brought the agreement with me so where they can see what I had, to show them and share with them. So anyway, and they were saying that the contract looked extremely well. They recommend that I can move forward with it. So, just want to let you know, just don't just get in a meeting and say, yeah, I like this facility and sign a dotted line. Please don't do that. Because I want you to win out here, and I want you to do great things, and I want you to just have longevity and not having to move from place to place, because that's another thing too. And along the way, you lose clients when you do that. Okay. Condemnation, that's another part of the checklist. Assignment and subleasing, and events of default, remedies upon default. All of this stuff I break down further, and it's also in the material that I told you I had. Security lien, exterior signs, landlord's entries of the premises. Hey, you want to make sure that that's the one too that's so important. Effective of termination of lease, subordination, sales of the property, quiet enjoyment, no estate in land. That's some, these are terminologies of real estate terminology here. Holding over, attorney fees, rights, cumulative waiver of rights, agency disclosure, broker's commission, limitations of brokers' services and disclaimer, purchase of property. If this apply, you may not even have a broker involved. So if these apply, and purchase property by tenant, if you want to purchase the property, have this information in your agreement. Environmental laws and notices, have all this stuff in your agreement. These are the things, like I said, to further give you more information, check with an attorney. I'm no legal attorney, but these are some of the things that I found in my path and along the way that I made sure that was in my contracts, and it made it so much more successful. So you want to just really take a look at it. Like I said, I have the link. You can go to bit.ly/SandyBizCoach, and you can also go there's a link there that you can go to my store, and you'll see where I have this information in depth, and also a sample copy of one of the leases that I have that I can show that will be very helpful. And to elaborate on it, it's a couple more bonuses that I have put in that package. So anyway, I hope this helped you, beauty empire CEOs. I want you to win out here in this world. I think that you should be business owners. I've been in the industry for 25 years. I've owned 2 salons, worked in corporate, did a lot of things along the way that made it so much possible for me to be able to achieve and accomplish some of the things that I have accomplished in my beauty career. I loved it, guys. Oh, I loved it, and still getting ready to open up some more businesses in the future. But right now I'm doing my coaching to give back to those, because I've been in it. I want to help those that haven't been there, and there's going to be so much more that I share. But I just wanted to let you know this. Okay? Alrighty. And thank you so much. And I wish you much success. Even if you don't need the package, if you ever need any of my services, reach out to me, please. Have a beautiful day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world, whenever you listen to this. It's 2019, so you may hear this years later. But I think that the foundation side will still be the same. Okay? Thank you.